Atlantic cod is not just a species. It is a turning point. For centuries, this fish fed nations, fueled empires, and shaped the relationship between humans and the sea. Long before oil, long before industrial agriculture, long before global trade routes connected continents, Atlantic cod quietly became one of the most important animals on Earth. This is the story of a fish that was once so abundant it seemed impossible to exhaust. And how that belief nearly erased it. Atlantic cod, scientifically known as Gardus morhua, inhabit the cold and temperate waters of the North Atlantic Ocean. From the coastlines of North America to the waters surrounding Europe, this fish evolved to thrive in cold, nutrient-rich seas shaped by powerful currents. Physically, Atlantic cod are built for endurance. Their bodies are thick and muscular, designed for sustained swimming rather than sudden bursts of speed. A large head, strong jaw, and small chin barbel allow them to detect prey along the seafloor. Their coloration blends with the ocean floor, olive, brown, and gray tones providing camouflage against predators and prey alike. They are not flashy, they are effective. Cod are demersal fish, meaning they live close to the ocean bottom. They occupy a range of depths, from shallow coastal waters to depths exceeding 600 meters. This flexibility allows them to exploit a wide variety of habitats and food sources. Their diet reflects this adaptability. Atlantic cod feed on crustaceans, mollusks, worms, and smaller fish such as herring and capelin. As they grow larger, their prey grows with them. Adult cod become dominant predators within their ecosystems, shaping fish populations through sheer consumption. Cod do not hunt with finesse. They hunt with volume. They are opportunistic feeders, swallowing prey whole or crushing it with strong jaws. This feeding strategy made them incredibly successful in the North Atlantic, where cold waters slowed prey escape and preserved high oxygen levels. Reproduction is where cod once displayed their true power. Female Atlantic cod can release millions of eggs during a single spawning season. These eggs drift freely in the water column, spreading across vast distances with ocean currents. Mortality is extreme, but sheer numbers ensured survival. For thousands of years, this system worked perfectly. Cod populations regenerated faster than natural predators could deplete them. Sharks, seals, and whales fed on cod without threatening their existence. The ocean maintained balance. Then humans arrived with nets. Early fishing communities along the North Atlantic coast quickly realized that cod were different. They were large, slow-moving, predictable, and gathered in dense spawning aggregations. Even simple fishing methods yielded enormous catches. Cod became a foundation of survival. Dried cod, or stockfish, could be preserved for years. Salted cod could be transported across oceans. This single species allowed long-distance voyages, sustained armies, and fed growing cities. Cod did not just support trade. They enabled it. Entire economies formed around cod fisheries. Coastal towns flourished. Nations competed for access to cod-rich waters. Fishing grounds became strategic assets, defended and fought over. For centuries, cod seemed endless. That illusion shattered in the late 20th century. Industrial fishing technology transformed harvesting into extraction. Massive trawlers dragged nets across the seafloor, capturing thousands of tons of cod in a single haul. Sonar located schools with precision. Refrigeration removed limits on storage. The ocean could not keep up. Cod populations collapsed with shocking speed. In the early 1990s, Atlantic cod stocks off Newfoundland fell by over 90%. Governments imposed fishing moratoriums, shutting down industries overnight. Communities collapsed with the fish. The biological damage was deeper than numbers alone. Cod are slow to mature. They rely on specific spawning grounds. Once those structures were disrupted, recovery slowed dramatically. Even decades later, some populations have not returned. Ecologically, the loss of cod triggered cascading effects. With fewer cod to control prey species, populations of smaller fish and invertebrates exploded. Seafloor ecosystems shifted. Balance was lost. The Atlantic cod became a warning. A lesson written in biology rather than words. Today, Atlantic cod still exist, but their role has changed. Conservation measures, quotas, and marine protected areas aim to stabilize remaining populations. Scientists track genetic diversity, spawning behavior, and migration routes with unprecedented detail. Recovery is possible, but it is slow. Cod are resilient, but only within limits. Their life history evolved for natural pressure, not industrial-scale exploitation. The story of Atlantic cod forces an uncomfortable truth: abundance is not immunity. No matter how vast the ocean appears, it is finite. No matter how common a species seems, it can vanish within a human lifetime. Atlantic cod are not villains. They did nothing wrong. They were simply too useful. Today, when cod swim through the cold Atlantic, they do so as survivors of a broken promise, a promise humans made to themselves that the ocean would always provide. This fish does not need mythology or exaggeration. Its real story is already powerful enough.